Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. This is your brother Tamim recording for Islamic blogs. In today's video, I will talk about one particular ayah from Sura Al-Baqarah, ayah number 44. In this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, you give advice to other people, but you yourself forget to practice that advice. You read books, don't you understand? In this particular ayah, it's a very self-explanatory ayah, so there is no tafsir or any explanation that I am going to share with you. I am just trying to remind myself and remind my other brothers who is trying to preach Islam, especially nowadays. We all are da'i, and it's very easy for us to preach Islam through different types of social networks. But when we learn something, we have to remember that we are learning something. The first reason that we learn something should be ourselves. It should be ourselves that we are learning this thing so that we can develop ourselves. Of course, there might be reasons that we should give advice to other people. So when we learn something, we should think about our brothers and sisters around us who are doing maybe some mistakes, or who should practice some other things also. But the first thing that we should remember is always that whatever we learn, whatever we try to advise others, we should practice those things at first. Especially one point I want to share, and it's a reminder for myself and also for other brothers who are trying to preach Islam, is when we learn something nowadays, we think that it makes a very good speech, like okay, I have learned this thing. If I make such kind of video, or if I make a post like this, it would be like accepted, or it will be like it will get popularity, whatever it is. Those all are not bad indeed, but the first reason that we should learn, is that we practice these things. We learn these things, we practice those things, and when we are used to practice those things, then we can go forward and do other activities, like we can advise other people, we can forbid them from different kinds of sins, and also we can make speech and try to preach it. But if we always just learn things that so that we can pick other people, then it's really sad, and it will not benefit us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, you read book, but don't you understand that such kind of reading will not benefit you if you don't practice it in your life. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for us, so that we can learn those things to practice in our lives, and also afterwards we can benefit other people through that, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.